The metering service industry is currently undergoing a process where an incredible amount of change is happening. A lot of digitization, a lot of automation.
Der Messdienst ist schon seit vielen Jahren der Partner
The metering service has been the partner of the real estate industry for many years, for housing cooperatives, housing companies, but also property managers. When it comes to energy matters, positioning itself for the future and delivering the next services makes the metering service relevant and will continue to put it in a key position when it comes to energy and decarbonization. This is a big topic where the metering service can play an important role.
Ich bin fest davon überzeugt, dass zusätzliche Services, die
I am firmly convinced that additional services, which are very closely related to the metering business, such as energy and energy optimization, can or should be a very important business area. Housing companies are looking for solutions. Decarbonization as well as optimization of existing systems are offered today and should also be offered by metering services. The customer relationship is very strong regionally. Employee training is in place. We see this as a very good business expansion in the areas of digitization and product portfolio expansion of metering services.
Wenn wir mit Messdiensten zusammenarbeiten, dann haben wir im Endeffekt zwei Produkte.
When we collaborate with metering services, we have two products. We provide the basic IT system for the metering services, the billing software, the platform for interim consumption information, the tenant portals. We can provide these as an IT service provider for metering services. Regarding energy optimization, that is the energy optimization service we offer, the metering service acts as a kind of reseller who can offer customers or their clients a new product in heating optimization. And the combination, although one does not have to be connected to the other, we have metering services that work only with the optimization service or only with the billing system, works very well as a package.
Wir unterstützen vor allem in den ersten
We
Schritten.
especially support the first steps, the first times when sales present it. Because we can help. How do I sell this? What interests housing companies? We provide strong support here, and very intensively. But afterwards, the housing company and the metering service have the same relationship they also had in the past for metering services. We also provide the metering service with processes, checklists, information that they need to request information from the customer as well. We are very open with tools, with questions, with catalogs, which are made available to the customer so that they can also maintain this customer relationship and make inquiries themselves.
Es ist ein neues Produkt, was man anbietet. Das heißt, es ist ein zusätzlicher Service, den man dem Kunden anbietet. Das bedeutet,
It is a new product being offered. It is an additional service offered to the customer. At the beginning, in sales, how to approach customers, how to market this product can be an effort. But in the long term, this should be an additional source of income for which a small team or an employee is trained and uses it in daily business. For example, a new property has been acquired or is ready for new equipment again. When on-site and metering technology is installed, heat cost allocators, water meters, heat meters, then the KUGU technology can also be installed and integrated into the heating cellar. No additional trips, no extra information is necessary, and everything can be integrated into this metering service process and scaled without much additional effort.
skalieren, ohne dass es wirklich viel zusätzlichen Aufwand extra bedeutet. Für den Messdienst ist sozusagen die zusätzliche
The additional effort is the installation of hardware in the heating cellar. That is a gateway or the KUGU control box connected to the heating control in the heating cellar. This is something that usually isn't present because usually heat meters are installed on the hot water or heating side, but the additional effort is to connect the KUGU control box to the control system. Another element necessary during installation.
Das ist ein weiteres Element, der bei der Installation nötig ist.
The control box is universally applicable. If we know which control system is there, we have a compatibility list that the metering service can access, and they can then determine what they need for which heating system.
Unsere Submetering-Plattform, wie wir sie nennen, die hat
Our submetering platform, as we call it, has the capability to process data in a very modern and highly automated way. From the buildings of various manufacturers, where we also work closely with Engelmann, where data enters the platform and is also available for billing. Data can be estimated, processes automated, installations can be organized, and then forwarded to the customer's ERP systems. This is an integrated system that is very scalable. We have customers who bill over 80,000, 90,000 usage units with it. This means for very large customers, but also for small customers with few employees, it is possible to do many billings.
Für die Messdienste sind in der Zusammenarbeit 3
For
Schritte.
metering services, 3 steps are necessary in cooperation. The first step is the preparation phase, the piloting phase, where we jointly determine what do I need, what information. We conduct an introduction and work closely with the metering service to validate the product, launch it to market, and see the customer feedback. This is the first step. The second step is a validation phase. What does the business model look like? How does the metering service offer the product to its customers? The third step is a rollout where we start very closely, but over time less so, working with the metering service. The 3 steps, from the initial meeting to validation, packaging it as a product, and then being able to sell it.
Über die Validierung, dass das Produkt verpackt wird, dann entsprechend auch verkauft werden kann.